Hello, first grade economists. Do you know what economy means? Economy is a system of gathering resources to meet people's needs and wants. The economy determines how goods and services are made and exchanged. The study of the economy is called economics, and a person who studies economics is called an economist. Today, we are economists learning about resources. And today our lesson is on natural and human resources. Annie has a question for us. She wants to know, where do the things needed to make the goods come from? You've been talking a lot about goods and services. Goods are things that you use, eat, or drink, and a service is something that someone does for you. Think about it. What goods have you used today? Beep, says Moby. Our learning goal is, I can tell the difference between natural and human resources and give examples of each. I can select, gather, and evaluate natural and human resources. I can discuss the differences and similarities between resources with a peer. That's our language goal. Again, some of your vocabulary from the past, wants, needs, goods, services, and markets, have already been discussed, but today we're focusing on natural resources and human resources. You will be learning more about producers, consumers, production process, transportation, and money as we go further into our unit. Natural resources. Something that is found in nature or comes from something in nature to make a good or service or provide a service. And human resources are a person that makes a good or provides a service. Look at these pictures and think about, what resources do we use every day? Notice in the picture of natural resources, these items are things that are not made by people. Trees, water, animals, and farms are things that come from nature. Whereas human resources are the people who use the goods provided from nature to provide services to people like us. There is a short video clip that explains all of the resources, all three, and it will be linked in your Google Classroom or Schoology as a nice way to review this information after your assignment or to help you during the assignment. But our focus today, again, human resources, natural resources, and it's important to know that there's a third one called capital resources. A capital resource helps to increase productivity. And productivity is what humans can accomplish in the day. These resources are used to help make other goods and services, special tools and equipment we use to do our jobs. This is going to be fun. In this picture, you see three sections: a door, an ivy wall, and a fence. And you'll notice the title, Types of Natural Resources, is underneath the ivy. Think about the slide we just looked at. What are some natural resources? Let's see some examples. If you said one of these items, you're right. These are things that are found in nature. They cannot be made by people. The sun, a forest, rock, minerals, animals, air, oil, water, and soil to help plants grow. And if you remember from the other slide, types of human resources. Do you know a job or a community helper task that might be a human resource? These are great examples of human resources. A barber is someone who provides the service of cutting hair. A businessman is someone who helps people conduct their business for the day. They might help them think about ways to make money. Carpenters and farmers provide goods. They serve the community by providing food and shelter. What are some other human resources that you notice? You might notice that doctors and dentists are on this list, as well as paramedics, nurses, and veterinarians. They are all human resources that provide care to help animals and people stay healthy. Teachers are also on this list. That's pretty great. We serve you with knowledge. Other handy community helpers are people who help us when we have emergencies or to keep our things clean and healthy, like garbage collectors, plumbers, mechanics. And firefighters are the community helpers that keep us safe. Remember how I said there was another type of resource, capital resource? Those are things like your ideas, your education, the tools that you use, and the money that it takes to conduct your business. Things to think about for capital resources are tools, machines, buildings, equipment, computers, even pens and paper. Those are important things for helping you make a good or a service. Let's talk about it. In this picture, you see many images all mixed up. Can you identify a natural resource in this picture? Great! If you said water or the tree, you're right. Those are natural resources. Those are items found in nature. Look again at the picture. Can you find a picture of a human resource? Hint, hint, there are two. You're right. There is a nurse who provides the service of helping people stay healthy, and a baker who's providing a good, fresh bread. Did you notice there's another natural resource there? The cow. They provide many things for us. Milk, cheese, yummy yogurt. Animals are a natural resource. That means those remaining pictures, the city, the table made from trees, and the pencil, are all capital resources. They're items that help us provide goods and services. Do you notice that rock over there? Yep, that's a natural resource. We can't make rocks from nature, but we can make many things from them. Today, you have a task to complete. Since we've been talking a lot about natural and human resources, I would like you to take this opportunity to create a sorting chart. You're going to use this chart to help you categorize or separate natural resources from human resources. Look at it very closely for an example. Remember, economic resources are things that we make and exchange. And that's how we provide goods and services. On the natural side, you see water. And on the human side, you see the nurse. It might help you to think about what things humans use from nature to figure out what is a human resource. For example, eggs are a natural resource. They come from chickens and other animals. Humans use eggs for food. A human resource would be a farmer who collects the eggs. Can you think of another human resource that uses eggs? Maybe a baker making their bread. When you have found 3 items to put on your natural or human resource side of the chart, remember you need to label your pictures. I use words to help me remember what the human resource or the natural resource is. For this assignment, you can access it in your Google Classroom or on Schoology, whichever your teacher uses. You're also going to be able to collect natural and human objects to sort on your chart. If you are unable to print, you can create one at home. You can just use things found at your house to make a T-chart. A ruler, a mouse cord, something that helps you separate the objects. And if you have things in your house that are from nature, like a banana, or a cup of water, or a Barbie doll who's doing a job, those are things that you could line up and take a picture. Then you need to make labels. If you're doing this without the paper printed from your Google Doc, then you can use Post-it notes or scrap paper to make your labels. It's important that we label our objects. Then take a picture or submit your picture from the computer if you use clip art, or a drawing if you print it out, to your teacher. We're going to do something very fun with these. You can submit them on your Seesaw for a discussion. When you submit your picture or your file to Seesaw, you're going to tell us what you've noticed and what resources do you use most often. Why do you think that is? I use a lot of water for drinking, for cleaning, and for washing my hands. Then, once you've uploaded yours and talked about your work, you can review at least one of your classmates' charts and give polite feedback. Do you agree or disagree with their sort? And why? Remember, polite feedback means that you are being kind with your words and giving feedback that is helpful. If someone accidentally put a human resource on the natural resource side, you can let them know in a kind way. And if you agree, give them a thumbs up. Then I want you to look at one similarity and one difference that you notice. Their chart might be very different from yours, but they could both be right. Natural resources are things found in nature, and human resources are jobs that humans do to provide a good or service. This assignment will help you discuss and think about what you learned today in your task as an economist. Happy sharing!